What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com. Got a kind of funky, groovy, funky, jazzy kind of progression for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. It's got a few more of the fancy jazz chords, but they're chords you're going to see all the time if you're into this kind of stuff, playing standards or the more jazzy side of like R&B. So I think it will really help. I also have a bunch of lessons that explain theory and all that stuff right at GuitarJams.com. You can even try this site out for free for 3 days. I got a link right there for it. You can check it out. I appreciate it. Plus Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. But let's zoom in right now, and I'll start breaking it down for you. Here we go. All right, this is a great song if you're wanting to play some more jazzy stuff or jazz standards. You're going to see these chords happen all the time. I'm just going to start breaking it down. It starts with the E flat minor 7 chord. So that's the 6th fret, barred, and then this looks like an A minor 7 shape. So it's barred across on that 6th fret. Middle finger is on the 7th of the B. Ring finger is on the 8th of the D. Then we're going to go A flat 7. So that's the 4th fret on the E string. The classic bar chord 7. It's like a major chord with the pinky off. So you got those two, E minor 7 to A7. Next, we're going to play D flat 9. And these are all chords you will see a lot as a guitar player that's playing more than just beginner songs. So the D flat 9 is the middle finger on the 4th fret of the A string as the root. And then that goes 3, and then ring finger. It's just that note is in the piano. I mean, you can play a straight D flat major, even a D flat 7, but really is the voicing. Okay, so let's do those. E flat minor 7, A flat 7, D flat 9, now G flat major 7. So G flat's right there on the 2nd fret of the E string. I'm going to put my index finger there. That's the 2nd fret. Middle finger, 2nd fret of the B string. They're on the same fret. Then, pinky on the 3rd fret of the G, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the D. And that A string is muted by your index finger. Okay, so let's do those now. E flat minor 7, A flat 7, D flat 9, G flat major 7. Next two chords. We're going to call this C half diminished. It's also known as C minor 7 flat 5. Just know minor 7 flat 5 and half diminished are the same chord. It's two different names. Sounds real fancy, but it's actually not too bad if you think of it this way, because there's already a shape that you should know that's like within the larger shape. So it'd be index finger on that root, which is the 3rd fret of the A string. That's a C. So if you put your finger there, then you can form this little D major looking shape. It's not D major, it's just that same shape. So it'd be 3rd fret on the A, 3rd fret on the G with your middle finger. Ring finger on the 4th fret of the D. And see, there's that little shape. Last, but certainly not least, the 4th fret of the B string there with our pinky. We put that together, C half diminished. Then, what's really fun, I guess it's fun, If you can play it, it's fun. Index finger just slides down a half step while the rest of this shape stays. And this chord is a B major 7. Okay, here they are. E flat minor 7, A flat 7, D flat 9, G flat major 7, C half diminished, B major 7, one last chord, and then you have the verse. And we're going to call this B flat augmented. It's like a B flat 7 chord with a sharp 5 in it. There's a few different names, but here are the key notes. This is how I always play it. I actually mute. I'm only playing 3 notes on this augmented chord with the root on the E string. B flat augmented. So it's, index finger on the root. And then middle finger is going to be on the 7th fret of the G, and ring finger is going to be on the 7th fret of the B. Like that. But then the rest of the strings are just muted by my index finger lightly touching the strings, and just the tip of it's pressing down on the root. And then the rest is muted, and then I get these 2 fingers in there. So that is the verse chords. So there's something weird if you play along with it. And it's like this kind of thing. It just it feels like one chord short of like an even amount of bars the first time it goes through. Like starts over right there. See, I'm already going. So listen for that. But check this out. So what it does is it turns itself back around and doubles up on that E minor chord. Not every time, though, so you have to listen for that, and that's what is really cool about it, but it also could throw you off if you're like trying to play along and all of a sudden you feel like you're one chord off. So here it is where it doesn't do that. Starts over here. Check it out, though. Starts over. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, there's little bass lines. You know, this is a cool part. 4, 5, 6, you know, on that turnaround. You know, and in jazz also you can slide a half step below or above the root notes anytime, you know, as a lead-in note like this. See that? That's something you can add later, though. So let me play those chords one more time. Around them a little bit, but the bass line on that chorus so it's that. So there's that extra G flat major 7 if you can get there in time. But I think, you know, just when I've seen people doing covers and stuff, it feels a little groovier probably when you're just by yourself on guitar is to, you know. All right, that was it. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember, you can try my site out for free for 3 days in that link down there. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you again in another video real soon. Take care.